Hello guys and welcome to DK Gamer. I am with a very special video today because in this weekend it's been Go Fest 24. And as always it's been 2 very packed days, with Saturday focusing on catching Pokemon and Sunday more on raiding. Because as always you had like the different habitats on Saturday where they changed every hour from 10 to 6. And they had like a lot of different Pokemon each hour, like depending on kind of a theme, I guess you can say. Yeah, it is always kind of a theme. And then Sunday it was raiding, of course. It was mostly Dawn Wings and Duskmane, the new Necrozma fusions with Solgario and Lunala. And the bonuses were, of course, that there was 2 times lure module duration. There were certain Pokemon who would know fast or charge attacks when they were caught. And parties could last up to 8 hours, and you would also get like the featured Pokemon as rewards. It was mostly, from what I saw, Pikachu and Pikachu with the Sun and Moon crown. I don't know, I think if Crabrawler, Emolga, and Ducklet were also, I didn't see any at least. No, I think there was on the routes, because when you did a route there was also those featured. But I think the Pikachus could as well. And of course, if we did the Ultra Unlock, we got the Beast Balls for whenever we did a Ultra Beast raid, which was very nice because it made them so much easier to catch. And before I start talking about my experience on each day, I just want to talk like the overall thing about the event. I didn't think it was great. I only play as a free-to-play player. At this point, I never really spend any money on the game, and it's hurting. I can see the game is being made more and more for people who pay, and I think it's so sad that it's becoming like this. I know Niantic is a company, they want to make money, but I just think it's very, very sad that this is the way it's going. Because if you don't pay, like I didn't for the ticket, you don't get, of course, the shiny boost for all the Pokemon. I know there are some Pokemon that was shiny boosted, like it's always like with the costume ones. And I don't know if Emolga, Crabrawler, or Ducklet were boosted. I didn't get any of those 3 in shiny, so I don't know if they were. Yeah, and also just the whole raiding was very, very sad on Sunday because you needed 1,000 Sun and Moon fusion energy for Necrozma to get either one of Duskmane and Dawn Wings. I know that the raids were everywhere, that was very, very nice, but it was just 1,000 was a lot, and you could, like, you didn't even get at least 100 for each raid. You got between 70 and 140, which I just think is ridiculous, because you could end up having to do more than 10 raids just to get one of them, which I think is absolutely insane. Because if you paid for tickets, you got 1,000 energy for one of them. You could choose, I know, which just means you only had to do still 10 raids at least to get the other one, which is still insane. But if you like didn't pay, so like I didn't, you didn't necessarily have to do 20 because you also got those codes that gave 200 for each, which was very nice. I'm very happy about that. But still, it was a lot of raiding. I thought they were gonna do like at least 100 for each, so I only had to do 14 raids, which is still insane. But no, sadly not. So I ended up doing 17 raids, I think, just to get enough. So yeah, that was very, very sad. I spent all my raid passes that day. It's nice, it's fun to raid, and we were a lot of people there, so it was no biggie, like it was no issue doing it. It was just so sad that it had to do it so much for so little, basically. So also, because if you wanted more than one, then you had to do another 10 raids, which is just, I think it's crazy. That's how it is. Now let's get into each day. I'm starting with Saturday, of course. So on Saturday here in Denmark, it sadly rained a lot that day. It was really too bad. There were actually supposed to be a storm. Meteorologist, I think it's called, it just warned how it's gonna be, like the sky's erupting, everything is chaos, you need to secure your houses and basements and whatever. There were like a big warning sign with that. But it wasn't that bad. It did rain all day, but it wasn't that bad as they said. It was just like normal rain, so no floodings and stuff. So that was lucky, at least. But yeah, it was very, very sad. So I couldn't play outside at all. So what I ended up doing was I went to a mall. I actually went to 2 different ones. I made a mistake. It was really sad because I went to one mall that didn't had a lot. There were some Pokestops and gyms, but there weren't like spawns all the time. So I did have to use my instance to the fullest, and also like lures on the Pokestops. So that was really, really sad. I ended up going to another mall, like halfway, I think, which was way better. I should have started there, but I I kind of forgot. So yeah, it was a bit too sad or too bad. But I did ended up walking 19 kilometers that day, so that was crazy. Still quite a lot because I'm not used to walking that much. I do have some problems with my feet, so I can't walk like for hours and hours, but I had to. I mean, it was Go Fest, so I just kind of had to. And I ended up catching 806 Pokemon that day. It's not a lot. I could have done way better if I had been a better place, of course. If I had been outside, it would have been, way higher number. So it's okay for what it was. I also didn't play, the 8 hours like total. I had some breaks, of course. I was on a train for, I think, maybe 1 hour and a half, like in total, going to the place and then going to another place. But yeah, I really tried to do my best. But yeah, that's how it was. And then on Sunday, it was actually very nice weather. It was way better than Saturday. So we were really lucky because what they had said was just terrible, and it was only decent, and then it was just one day. So we were very lucky, I would say. So I was out raiding for like the first 2 hours, I think, from 10 to 12 with a lot of people. It was very, very nice. It was very fun. And I managed to do 17 raids, Necrozma raids, of course, being Duskmane and Dawn Wings. Also, something that I wanted to quickly touch upon. I think it was quite weird that there was, of course, a lot of Ultra Beast raids at Saturday. I get that. That's fine. You can do those. They make sense. Get those shinies, get those candies, whatever you want. But why do Necrozma raids on Saturday when you didn't get any fusion energy from them? Because they were not Duskmane and Dawn Wings. That was only on Sunday. So I don't get why people were raiding so many Necrozma on Saturday when they didn't get the stuff that you actually wanted with Necrozma. So yeah, I only raided on Sunday. I didn't raid anything Saturday. I could have done it, but I didn't want to because I want to save my my 2 free raid passes to Sunday. Yeah, just ended up spending all my raid passes anyway. So yeah. But yeah, I didn't really get that, why people did that, but whatever. I ended up walking actually almost 22 kilometers on Sunday. It was way more because I didn't, I wasn't in a train anytime. I was playing was I playing the full 8 hours? I think I almost were, actually. I did have one break when I ate lunch because I went home again, but almost the full 8 hours, so I was tired. But for some reason, I caught way less Pokemon that day. Actually, it makes sense because the 2 hours went on raiding, so it does make a little bit sense. But it was only 637 Pokemon on Sunday. A very low number. I was very surprised when I came home and saw it. I thought I had caught way more. But yeah, now let's look at what I got at Go Fest, or more like what I saved afterwards, like shinies and hundos. Let's get into it. Okay, so let's start off here. We got the new Espeon costume one with this little scarf on. I don't know why we got Espeon and Umbreon with his costumes, the same with Pikachu. Pikachu we always get. And I feel like it's more and more Eevee illusions now also, and also Eevee itself. It's just whatever. I don't really care about them this much. I always catch them just to have them, but I really don't give a fuck. And then I also actually got my second Hundo Emolga. So yeah, not a new Hundo, very sad. I don't have that many Hundos, and now I have like several of the same ones now. Especially this one is just so fucking random. And there is the Umbreon costume here with a little scarf as well. It's whatever. And then I also got a Hundo Mudkips, and I wanted to Marshtomp because I already have a Swampert as well. So yeah, I got 2 Hundos that I already have. So happy. And I got another shiny Gligar. I didn't get a lot of shinies this event because, of course, I didn't have the boosted shiny odds. Of course, I didn't pay. And the shinies that I get, I have all of them except for one. So it was really sad. And the same with the Hundos. 2 of them I already have. So I didn't get a lot of new stuff, unfortunately. So I'm really bitter about that, to be honest. And this is the new one, actually. Because I did ended up getting a shiny Wingull that I evolved into a Pelipper here. It's very nice and green. So that one was very nice. And this is, of course, on Saturday that I'm showing you here. And I got another shiny Gible. Oh my god, I also got one at Sinnoh. I don't know why I'm always getting shiny Gible. And the same with shiny Dino here. So yeah, another one that I already have. And the shiny Alolan Rattata. Yep, another one. I'm really quite annoyed at this, to be honest. And now we're here on Sunday, where I got to raiding the Necrozma. As you can see here, I did ended up catching 17 of them, doing 17 raids. Just show you the Necrozma first, just here, and there we go, there's another one. Maybe I should just show the stats, because the ones I saved was the best one that I got, not that I got any, like, super good ones. So this one was the best, of course, it's a 98, so that's no, it's not 98, it's 96, right? Yeah, 96. So that's like the closest I got, which is okay, I guess. This is nice enough. I did get a shiny Necrozma as well. You can see there. There's like this not great shiny here. There's a little bit blue more than black. But I did ended up fusing it with Solgaris to get the Duskmane. I just named it Duskmane because it's still called Necrozma for some reason. I don't know why. Because in the Pokédex it's called Duskmane. So yeah, I don't really get why it's not called Duskmane when you fuse it. So I just changed the name. I think that was funny. I did, of course, forget to fucking record it when I did it. So yeah, that's why I saved this one so you can fuse it into Lunala here so you can see how it works. Yeah, I'm a little bit sad. The fusion energy is so, of course, spare. It's only from the raids. I thought if you put it on his body, you could get fusion energy from it. You can't, apparently. I hope they changed that for some reason, because I thought it was going to be the same like with Megas. Every time you Mega Evolve a Pokemon, if you put it as your body, you will get Mega energy when you walk with it. It's not the case with this one. And I think it's so sad, I think it's so annoying, I think it's ridiculous, and I'm very mad about it, because I wouldn't have fused my shiny Necrozma into Solgario if I knew that. Because I did this one to get a shiny one, of course, and then I would walk with it to get the energy again, and then fuse another Necrozma into a Solgario, so I had both of them. And also Dawn Wings, because I want that living dex, as I always talk about. That is what I mostly like about Pokemon Go, having all of the Pokemon in, like, you can see all of them. But yeah, now I can't do that because I won't get any more energy for it. So I'm really annoyed at that. Also, the whole thing, how you get Lunala and Solgaria is so extremely frustrating that you can only get it from Cosmog, and you have to get it like when they say you can get one, either for free or you pay for it. I am just so frustrated how this works. I think it makes no sense. I would not have fused it, the shiny one, if I knew this, but there was no way of knowing. But what I'm gonna do right now is we're gonna fuse this one into a Lunala, just to see it, because it's pretty cool when you do it. So yes, let's do it. You can see they're fusing here. Ba-dam, there we go. It looks very cool. It's very, very cool. And also you can see here, actually I forgot to mention, there's the special background here with the wormhole. Yeah, I guess that's cool. I did ended up getting 6 of those with the backgrounds. I don't think they were that rare, but I have put it in rare because why not? So that's whatever. And then the Cosmog that I got from the quest here is a free story for once. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And now we have some, I guess you can call them new shinies. I mean, they're technically not new shinies, but they are because it's costume ones. But I did up getting both Umbreon and Espeon costume shinies on the same day found in the wild. So that was pretty cool, actually. Yeah, I was very surprised by that. And then at last here we have the Pikachu. And I actually got 98 here. That's pretty cool with the Sun Crown, and then the Moon Crown here. I don't think that was that good. No, it was fine. But yeah, so that was pretty cool. Then I almost got a hundo there. But yeah, overall, not that excited for this Go Fest. I think they are going like this right now. It's very sad because I really enjoyed Sinnoh Tour. I had so much fun. I got so much stuff on there. I got so many shinies. Of course, a lot of them were shiny boosted, especially the new ones, the Hisuian forms, all of them were. But that was just so nice. And this one, it was so sad because I got, a lot of the same stuff that I already have so many of, and like 2 of the same hundos. Like, come on. I know it's not anybody's fault. That's just how the game works. That's fine. But I'm mostly annoyed by the rating and the system of the fusion here. Don't love it. Yeah. But yeah, that's how it is, I guess. Yeah, I hope you had a much better Go Fest. And let me know in the comments. Did you get a lot of shinies? Which one is your favorite? And how many Necrozma raids did you do? So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe so that I can make more videos, because that's what we all want, right? And I'll just see you in the next one. Bye-bye.